If you're a male between the ages of 21 and 101 and drive a pickup truck, you may have been exposed to gun in my truck syndrome. Side effects may include lower blood pressure and higher confidence level stemming from the ability to effectively defend you and your loved ones against a deadly threat encounter. Proposition 64 warning. This mod is not available in California as it contains lead. Lead is bad, okay? Introducing an assailant to the room temperature challenge may result in their lead poisoning. So you're heading to the store, waiting at the traffic light, boxed in on all sides. Check your mirror, it looks like some bad dude's rushing up on you, looks like they got a gun. Pull up on your cup holder, watch your muzzle angle, and it's go time. I know, it's sexist. Women drive trucks, women have guns too. Well, the actual mod to the console is in my wife's truck at her request. So there you go. Getting started, what we need to do is remove this whole tray. So open the center console lid and then pry up on the back edge and then lift. The whole tray will come loose. Then just unplug the wires up front. So the first thing I've got to do is separate the cup holder from the rest of the center console trim. When you flip it over, you can see the tabs underneath that need to be shaved off. These 3 tabs right here. So I'm just going to push downward with my thumb and pop that cup holder kind of up and off of there. Oh, broke that one. I'm just going to pry down with my thumbs on the outer 2, pop that cup holder out of there. Alright, with the cup holder out of there, you can see that this middle part is gone from this tab. I need to do the same with the other 2. Alright, with those trim tabs snapped off, just put the rounded edge of the cup holder facing the front and just lower it down into place and it'll kind of snap in. That's it. Nice and tight in the front, and then the back kind of lifts up. And that's where we're going to put the magnets. So all you'll have to do is give it a firm tug in the back and it'll kind of pop loose in front. And as I pull out, you can see these little holes here. Well, I'm going to drill those out just so that a magnet barely fits in there and then glue it in place. Here's a stack of 4 neodymium magnets. These things are super strong. I just got to get this to fit in here. You can see it's just about enough for that to slip down in there. I just need to be really careful not to oversize that hole. It's got to be a really tight fit for that super glue to hold. Looks like that'll work. Now just flip it over and hit the other side. Good to go. Prep the area for surgery. Make sure that there's no jujus on there that'll keep the glue from sticking. I also grabbed a stack of these thin magnets. With everything all clean, grab your favorite kind of super glue and put a little bit in the edge of that drilled out hole. Next, stack a short one and a tall one together and slip it into that hole from the outside. Not too far. You don't want to bond these 2 together with glue. Do that on both sides. And then a small amount on that thin outside one. Oh, that's a little bit more than a small amount. Alright, and then you want to snap it down into place. And then flip it over. What you want to do is take a small pair of vice grips or clamps, hold the cup holder with your other hand from below all the way compressed in there, and then you want to squeeze the magnet to the outside of the trim on both sides. And then just let that sucker sit overnight. Alright, we'll come check on that in the morning. Alright, well there it is. Glue's all dried. Let's go put it in the truck. Basically just plug in the wires in the front, slip the front edge in, lift up on the console, slip it under. That's about all there is to it. Now when you need access to this little compartment under here, the front edge is pretty well locked down. Grab a hold of the back edge, pull up, and you're good to go.